Well, I think we've got over 30 in the process. I would have liked more to have come through the regulatory process, but look, that's a job of the FSC. It is their responsibility to scrutinise its applicants and to license and regulate them. And I'm not going to certainly say to them, forget about the reputation of Gibraltar, license them all tomorrow. So they've got an important job to do, and it's part of the process. So I'd have liked to be a little bit quicker, but we are where we are. 5 is 5 more than anyone else has got. So we're still at the front end of that process.
So what can we expect this year?
I think you're going to see movement in the space of crypto funds. We need to retweak our legislation perhaps to cater for the specific nuances that crypto funds have. So we need to ensure that we engage with the sector and deliver that. There's a huge amount of work on LRP, the total revamping of our entire financial services legislation. That's over 2 years' work, coming to fruition because of Brexit in a very short period of time. So I beg the indulgence of the industry in that space. And then, of course, there's token regs, which I hope to publish very, very shortly, which is another piece of legislation specifically for the blockchain space, which I think will attract significant interest around the world.
Now, you mentioned Brexit, so I have to ask you, because it's so topical at the moment, the potential of a no-deal Brexit, how is that going to hit your sector?
It'll hit us like it'll hit everyone else. But we have the solution for when there is no EU, which is the relationship between Gibraltar and the United Kingdom. So in financial services and gaming, we've been working very closely with firms over the last 2 years to prepare for that. So I think we are as ready as we can be. There's still a lot of stuff to do at the legal infrastructure work, which is happening between now and March. I don't think it's going to happen on the 29th of March. I think there's going to be a postponement of that. How long for is anyone's guess. So I think we will have more time, but we are as ready as we can be. I think that would be a fair assessment.
How do we compete with other countries such as Malta and Ireland, who have a good relationship with the UK, but who also have access to the EU market?
Well, of course, Malta does not have access to the United Kingdom if there's a no deal. Malta will only have access if there is an arrangement. And that's why we've seen firms who are writing insurance business in particular into the United Kingdom moving to Gibraltar. The same way as we see firms writing into Europe moving into Malta as well. So the UK access is through Gibraltar. I don't think Malta can position themselves in that position. They may say that, but we all know there's a gulf between the truth and the reality and what people suggest and say when they're speculating.
So all positive then?
It's not all positive. Of course we've got huge challenges. But look, Gibraltar's always done well in challenges. And when we have challenging situations, we find a way forward. And I'm confident that we will. Lots of challenges, also opportunities. We've got to get our heads up, get working harder than ever before, and we'll be okay.